Elizabeth at A Literary Princess. If you are new here, welcome. I am a 6-year PhD candidate in English literature with a focus on Victorian women novelists, and as you might expect, I love to read. Today I have a currently reading video for you. So I am currently reading 3 books, all of which are physical books, which I feel like is kind of odd for me because I usually have at least one ebook and then a few physical books, but just physical books today. And 2 of them are for the event Jane Austen July, which is all about reading Jane Austen in July. So let's jump in. We will start with the non-Jane Austen July book, and it's one that you've all seen before if you've been watching. This is Red Comet by Heather Clark. The subtitle is The Short Life and Blazing Art of Sylvia Plath. It is a biography of Plath. I have not made much progress since the last time I talked about this. I'm currently on page 474. So I've read a few pages, like 20 pages. I guess I'm loving it. If you have not been watching my videos, this is going to be my favorite book of the year, I'm pretty sure. But it's very heavy, so it's hard to hold up and read. It's also not able to be carried around like some other books. And it's very dense because it is a biography and kind of a critical biography. There's a lot of talking about the poetry and analyzing the poetry. So it's taking me a while to get through it, but I am loving it so much. I don't think I'll be finishing it in July either because obviously my focus is kind of the Jane Austen books that I'm reading and Jane Austen related books. But I think once Jane Austen July is over and we're into August, I'll definitely be finishing this. So the next one is the first of the Jane Austen July books, and this is Godmersham Park by Jill Hornby. This is a work of historical fiction which features the Austen family as characters. If you heard a weird noise, it was one of the cats playing. This follows Anne Sharp, who is the governess to Fanny Austen, who is one of Jane Austen's nieces. So Jane Austen's brother, Edward, was adopted by some wealthy relatives and was then left when they passed away an estate, Godmersham Park, and a fortune. So he and his wife have hired this governess for Fanny. Her name is Anne, and she used to have a higher station in life, but her father, after the death of her mother, just kind of inexplicably cut her off, and she doesn't know why. So this is just her being a governess, meeting all the Austens. I am a little over halfway through. Jane Austen has made her appearance. She is visiting. Her and Anne are becoming good friends. And I'm really enjoying this. It is absolutely delightful. Anne as a character kind of reminds me of Jane Eyre. She's very passionate and very much wants her independence and not to have to rely on men. She is highly educated. She reads Mary Wollstonecraft, as well as the popular fiction of the day like Maria Edgeworth and Frances Burney. And it's just so good. I'm really enjoying this quite a lot. This was recommended by Katie from Books and Things, and I knew she wouldn't steer me wrong, and she hasn't. This is an absolute delight so far. I can't wait to finish it and see what happens, because there's some mystery about what's going on with certain things, so I'm very excited. And then the third and final book that I am reading is one by Jane Austen. This is volume the second. It is a collection of her juvenilia, which contains, what does it contain? Table of contents, table of contents. There is one. Where are you? I could have sworn there was a table of contents, but apparently not. This contains Love and Friendship, Leslie Castle, a collection of letters, the history of England by The history of England from the reign of Henry IV to the death of Charles I by a partial, prejudiced, and ignorant historian, which was quite funny. And then also just scraps, which appears to be a bit of a play that she was writing, and maybe some other stuff. So I am over halfway through this. I have read Love and Friendship, Leslie Castle, and A History of England, and I have just started on a collection of letters. This is very enjoyable so far. It is obviously not as mature as her finished novels. She was writing these, I believe the preface said between 1791 and 1793. But you can see the glimpses of her main novels. Love and Friendship, the satire of Northanger Abbey, you can see where it's coming from and how it's developing. She's also in that criticizing the cult of sensibility, which she also does in Sense and Sensibility. So it's really interesting to read this and see her development as a writer. I'm having a great time with it, and I can't wait to finish it. So that is what I am currently reading. Rather short, not a whole lot, which is good because I really shouldn't be reading 5 books at the same time. So let me know down in the comments below, have you read any of these? What did you think? Are you participating in Jane Austen July? What are you reading right now? If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more of my bookish content. It has been great chatting with you. I will see you soon. Bye.